Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Manager of Business Performance at TD Direct Investing, Sharon Bellwood.
Hello and welcome. I'm going to talk to you today about what we're doing in improving the customer experience at TD and how eGain are helping us with that on our journey. But before I start, I have 900 people I can ask some market research questions for. So, most of us do all of our financial services online today, but how many of you would prefer web chat versus phone call if you needed some support? Could I have a raise of hands? Okay, so 50–60% of you rose your hands there. So the research that we did matches the audience today, so that's great. So I'm going to tell you about TD before I tell you about our customer experience journeys. So we are one of the UK's leading online investment providers, and we've been doing this online for over 15 years now. It essentially means that we give our customers a platform to be able to buy shares, ETFs, funds, investment trusts, and they can use any instrument, there's others as well, and they can buy these through a range of products that we offer. This includes a stocks and shares ISA, or a self-invested personal pension, or just a regular trading account. We've all heard of the big companies like Amazon and Facebook, Starbucks. Our customers are interested in being able to buy these companies and shares in them. And so we offer a multi-currency and multi-international trading on our platform. We understand that people's future wealth is important to them, which is why it's all about helping our customers to make confident decisions about where they'd like to invest their money. And we do this by providing a wide range of tools, ideas, and expert insights online. Our customers span a wide range of levels of knowledge and experience. That's from very active traders, the people that day trade to make their money, through to those that are investing and just putting away something every month, either for their own personal future or their children's future. And as a result of the service that we provide and the products and tools that we enable our customers to make their investment decisions, we launched an I Can campaign earlier last year. It's so that customers feel like that they've got everything available to them to be able to make those investment choices. And this is why it's also important to us. Propositions like self-help are really important so they can be truly enabled and be self-directed. We have won some awards, but the reason that it's really important to us is to give the customers confidence that they're putting money with somebody that they can trust. And today we look after over 300,000 customers and have over £15 billion in customer assets. So what was the challenge that we had? The market landscape was changing. Customers weren't prepared to pay for advice anymore. It was really expensive and it was eating into the profits that they were making. And they were looking for a cheaper alternative that had good tools. And last year there was changes around advice permissions, and so customers could utilise things like recommended funds or our quick start product to be able to understand what their risk appetite was. And to be honest with you, putting money in the bank isn't always as attractive as it used to be, with the interest rates being so low. Digital growth, so it was 15 years we've been online now, and you can see back in 2014, over 95% of all our transactions were online. But we have seen continual growth, and we're currently running this year at 98.5%. The way that customers interact with us is changing. It isn't just about being online. About 20% of all our transactions are done through some mobile device, whether that's the app or using the website on mobile. And in terms of our customers, I explained that we have from being brand new to market through to being advanced traders. And so we're trying to be everything to everybody. And we're finding that this landscape is changing. So the opportunity for us was to improve our customer experience. And first thing we did was looked at our CEI scores, and we were getting something right because they were pretty good. But in terms of the customers needing support and assisted support, for every 3.5 transactions, somebody was needing some help, whether that was through phone, email, letters. Remembering we have a wide range of customers, so some people still prefer to write. But how did we truly help customers to help themselves if we were offering this level of support to our customers? So we had a look at our customer contact strategy. We implemented eGain in 2015, purely just looking at what web chat would offer us. And we saw that this software could actually do a lot more for us to help us improve the customer online journey. But how could we do that without impacting the customer experience? So we launched our strategy, the customer contact strategy. And we pulled together a small team. And we had a look at two things. First of all, we looked at what we'd delivered. And we had a help centre, both internally for our reps to use and also externally for our customers to use. We'd had a play at web chat, but it wasn't switched on all the time. And we'd even tried the offers section, being able to push things to customers utilising the technology. But all of this had been done in silos. So we looked at how could we optimise this. We had over 98% of our trades done online, but we wanted to focus on the digital experience and ensure that we offered a full omni-channel experience for our customers. So hence, the two things that we would look at. So the first challenge, like I said, it was a small team of us that got together and had a look. And we put ourselves in our customers' shoes and started to go through some of the journeys our customers go through, whether that's from opening an account to depositing money, placing a transaction, or just managing their portfolio. And the feedback was really good. We had a great website. We had the new robo-advice, the recommended funds, portfolio reviews. We'd even got new account opening journeys online. And we had the self-help help centre for customers to use. But it wasn't visible. It was hidden away within the website. We had two versions. We had one on our public site, we had one on our secure site, and it was just too complex to use. There was too many topics, and it was just confusing for the customers to find the information that they were looking for. We then had a look around the Contact Us journey. And the first thing that it would say, give us a ring if you're struggling. It was sat right next to the help and support button within our public and secure sites. And we also had two versions of the Contact Us, one in public and one in secure. And web chat, although we trialled it, was only ever available on our public site, and so a lot of customers just jumped straight into their account and never get a chance to look around that, so didn't even know that we were offering it. So what did we do? Reduce the admin straight away by blending in both the public and secure website in terms of the help centre, so we just had one version for our customers to use. And we reduced the topic structure. We focused on the journeys rather than the products and services. And we made it more visible for our customers to be able to find it. We also took responsibility for this popular articles list here. You know, that by default is what customers look at the most. But what if we know something's coming in the marketplace? Vodafone having a new corporate action or some sort of dividend payment, and if that's a large proportion of our customer base, why not make it available on there before it actually happens so that they can take it? We also utilise the announcements section now more. Things like when is our website going to go down for improvements, or if we're launching like the new portfolio page that was recently launched. We also then worked with our customer communications teams to utilise the help centre as a way of simplifying the comms to the customers, and that if they needed more detail, they could go to the help centre to get everything that they needed. So this made it a lot easier in terms of the content and the style of the communications to our customers. We also worked with all of the back office departments and looking at the processes that we have and making sure that they took ownership and responsibility of these journeys so that we're always up to date, it's not getting out of date. Final thing we did was looked at what articles are being used by our customers. Why is that? Does that journey need looking at? And so we feed into our customer journey mapping team, our change program, to have a look for continuous improvement in terms of changing the online digital experience. And we use the search terms that customers are looking for to see if they are getting the feedback that they need or if we're missing any particular articles. There's actually an added benefit of us changing this topic structure. Because we had email deflection, we have a web form where customers can fill in their email concerns, and then what it does, it gives you an article from the help centre, hopefully to answer the questions. And so we saw an improvement in that by default of implementing this. So the contact us page. So you can, if you can see on here, but the top right, you have help and you have contact us. So it was a lot easier for our customers to just click the contact us. And like I said, the first thing it said was give us a ring and told them our opening hours. And we had 2 versions of that, very similar, one in the public and one in the secure site. So we launched a new contact us page. This is our current contact us page. It's an interim step for us. But you can see that the push is more towards help, and we've actually hard-coded in the top 5 FAQs that customers look for the most, and we can quite easily change this. We're also still working with web chat, but now that I have a page that can be used both in the public and the secure site, I actually now have a channel of being able to use web chat for our customers whilst they're online. And we are just currently working through how do we deploy that across in the journey help for our customers. So I mentioned the trial of web chat. We don't currently offer web chat to speak specifically about your account because it's not that we can take you through authentication. And so we were trying to understand what percentage of our chats can we actually deal with without this function, and we found that over 70% of them can be. So we're now taking this to the next level to be able to do the authentication piece. But the voice of the customer feedback has been excellent. Our customers actually prefer this way of being able to communicate with us because they can stay online and still see the price moves and do other things around their portfolio whilst we're dealing with them on a web chat. So challenge 2 was all about our customer service centre. And we spent some time speaking to the people that use the help centre, and we listened to a lot of their calls and we read emails to understand the challenges that they face. And the feedback was that the complexity of the queries was just so wide-ranging. They had the help centre, but they lacked confidence in being able to utilise it. They didn't believe what it was telling them, or they couldn't always find the information that they was looking for. And we had a culture of everybody wanting to help everybody. So it's just easier for me to ask my person sat next to me or ring a more experienced person for that help. But that has an impact on our performance. And so that has an impact in terms of hold times, average handling time. And we also found that emails, the queues had been too complex. They were not getting to the right person, and there were quite a number of handoffs in terms of the emails because they weren't able to deal with them. So we pulled together a team to have a look at the help centre and focused on making a change. And so we updated the topic tree. You can see what we originally had was far too complex for anybody to find anything. And so we reduced this down to just about 14 topics, and it was just easier for them to navigate through. There are also a lot of duplicated articles in there. We didn't know what was right and wrong, and so we did a complete review of all of the articles within the Help Centre, removed duplication, and so now they get fewer search results and they're able to locate the information that they're looking for. At the same time as doing this, we looked at the email queues for them as well. And what we found was we were able to halve the number of queues, but really focus on the keywords that are attached to each queue. And we did stringent testing, and we've seen a massive impact in the handoffs of emails today. So you can see that we've done quite a number of things utilising the eGain technology. And I'm just going to talk to you now about what impact that's had to our business. So our customer experience is not only on track, we've actually set ourselves a new stretch target that we're on track to achieve this year. We've found that there's been a 40% increase in trades per assisted support ratio. So what that means is it's now to just about 5 transactions to every support compared to 3.5, 3.4. So we're really impressed with this. The email deflection, we just had those complicated queues. We were at 48%. We managed to get that to 60%, having the right topic structure and content available for our customers. And our internal the email handoffs has gone from 10% to 2%. It's also had a knock-on impact on employee satisfaction because they're actually able to deal with the queries as they get them. So this support ratio is based on how many assisted supports do we have to do versus how many people contact us on a daily basis. And so previous to 2015, you'd be looking at about 4% on a regular basis. But we are utilising the information that we find and everything that we've done to bring this down so that we can reduce the costs within the business. But it isn't about just driving all that onto a digital help. It's about understanding what that information is telling you so that you can change your journeys to support the customers better online. And so we're also tracking our digital help, and you can see it hasn't increased as much as we've seen a reduction in assisted help. So all of this has equated to £500,000 annualised saving for our business, and we're only at the start of our journey today. So what's next for us? My team are here today. They're actually meant to be testing version 15.5 for us because we are going to be moving to that shortly. The new help centre that's available online is there on the far side, but this is what it will look like under the new Kiwi template that once version 15 goes in. And this is more in line with how our website looks, so it won't feel different to the journeys that the customers go on. Like I mentioned, we're still on the journey. It is a key focus for us. Web chat will be one of the main channels within our business. So a few things that we've done or working on. The Internal Help Centre was launched in January. It's early days to be able to share any of those results with you, but it has increased usage compared to the old one. The version 15.5 upgrade is happening so we can launch the new design, but there's also a number of other things that come with that we're going to be exploring. We'll do the authentication discussions on web chat so we can have specific account discussions with our customers. We've got a mobile app, so what sort of help or in-app chat can we deliver through that? Customer journey mapping is crucial to our business. We have a number of people that look at this on a daily basis, and we are always continually looking to see what we can change. The information that the eGain system gives us to be able to drive change in the right way is critical. Contact us is just an interim step for now, but we're looking at directing channels based on certain questions. Co-browse, really important to us for both ends of the journey. Whether you're brand new to investing and you need that bit more support, co-browse would be a great tool for our customers. Through to being if you're an advanced trader, if you day trade for a living, we have a level 2 platform that's really complicated, and being able to take customers through that would be brilliant. And we've heard a lot this morning about web chat and artificial intelligence. That is definitely the way that TD Direct Investing wants to go, and being able to utilise the technology that we have today and use the AI piece to deliver web chat for us. Thank you very much.